Imagine waking up one morning and realizing something terrifying. 10 years of your life are gone. Not because of illness, not because of tragedy, but because of distraction, because of scrolling, because of procrastination, because every day you told yourself one dangerous lie: I'll start tomorrow. And before you know it, tomorrow becomes 10 years. This is exactly what happened to a man named Mark. Mark was just like most people. He had dreams, big ones. He wanted financial freedom. He wanted to travel the world. He wanted to build something meaningful. But Mark had a habit that quietly destroyed his future. He delayed everything. When he woke up in the morning, he told himself, I'll start working on my goals later. Instead, he checked his phone just for 5 minutes. 5 minutes became 30. 30 minutes became 2 hours. By the time he finished scrolling, his motivation was gone. So he said something familiar: I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow came, and the same thing happened again. Comfort is a dangerous thing. Comfort feels harmless. It feels relaxing. But comfort slowly steals your potential. Mark worked his job. He paid his bills, but he never moved forward. Years passed, and something strange began happening. His friends started changing. One started a business, another bought a house, another moved to another country, but Mark stayed exactly where he was. Same job, same routine, same excuses. One evening, Mark attended a reunion with his old friends. Everyone was sharing what they had accomplished. One friend had built a company, another had invested in property, another had written a book. Then someone asked Mark a simple question. So, Mark, what have you been working on? Mark froze because deep down he knew the truth. He had been working on nothing. Not because he wasn't capable, but because he has wasted years waiting for the perfect time. That night, he went home and stared at the ceiling, and a painful thought entered his mind. What if I wasted my life? Here's the truth most people ignore. Time is the most valuable asset you will ever have. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose opportunities and create new ones. But time, once it disappears, it never returns. Think about this. If you wasted just 3 hours per day, you lose over 1,000 hours per year. That is more than 40 full days of your life every single year. Now imagine wasting time like that for 10 years. That's over 400 days of your life gone. That realization hit Mark like a storm. He realized he hadn't lost time all at once. He had lost it little by little. The next morning, Mark did something different. He woke up early. He didn't check his phone. He sat quietly and asked himself a simple question: what kind of life do I want? He realized something powerful. His dreams were still possible, but only if he changed his habits. Success wasn't going to appear magically. It would be built through daily discipline. So Mark started small, very small. He read 10 pages every morning. He saved a little money each month. He worked on his goals 1 hour every day. It didn't feel dramatic, but something incredible started happening. His life began moving forward. Most people believe success comes through huge breakthroughs, but that is rarely true. Success usually comes from small, consistent actions, small improvements, small habits, small decisions repeated daily. Imagine improving just 1% each day. At first, the change is invisible, but over time, it becomes massive. The people who transform their lives are not always the smartest. They are simply the ones who refuse to quit improving. One of the most dangerous words in the world is later. I'll start later. I'll save money later. I'll focus on my dreams later. Later is the graveyard of ambition because later rarely comes. Life keeps moving. Days turn into months, months turn into years, and suddenly you wake up wondering where time went. Here's the truth most people don't like hearing. Discipline is uncomfortable. Waking up early is uncomfortable. Working when others relax is uncomfortable. Saving money when you want to spend it is uncomfortable. But discipline has a reward. Freedom. Financial freedom, mental freedom, freedom to choose how you live. The people who enjoy freedom tomorrow are the ones who accept discipline today. Over the next few years, Mark changed completely. He learned a new skill, he started investing, he built a small business. But the most important change was not external, it was internal. He stopped lying to himself. He stopped saying tomorrow. He started asking a better question. What can I do today? Right now, you have a choice. You can continue living the same routine, waiting, delaying, procrastinating, or you can decide that today is the turning point. Not next week, not next year, today. Because the future you want will never appear by accident. It will appear because of daily action. One day, you will look back at your life and you will see one of two stories. Either you will say, I wish I had started sooner, or you will say, I'm glad I didn't waste my time. Your future is not decided by luck. It is decided by what you do today. So start now, because the truth is simple. The life you want is waiting for you, but it will only appear when you stop saying tomorrow and start saying today.